Are you okay making this interview for ITV News?
I guess so. I guess someone has to speak.
I think so. We have to speak for us, for our children.
Two British women who left ISIS, arrested, then detained in northern Syria on their way out. From custody, they're sharing their stories for the first time.
Okay, I'm from Britain, and you know, what can I say? I didn't want to come to Syria, you know. I got in touch with the wrong people, you know, and it was a vulnerable time in my life. I got tricked into coming to Syria.
But she's agreed to speak to us because she has a message for the British government.
Yes, of course, I want me and my children to go back to the UK. I want them to have a good education, you know. I don't want them to stay in a refugee camp, you know, like, you know, this is not life, you know. This almost more than a year we've been in this camp.
If she does have a husband here, he's not a man she has affection for.
I don't want to answer this. I have no husband.
Many of the one-time women and children of ISIS are being held at this camp, the men at a prison nearby. But the fate of each family now depends on their nationality. The French government wants to bring youngsters home, leaving their mothers behind. But the UK won't repatriate British detainees.
Take us and children as soon as possible.
ITV News was introduced to a second British woman. She too is a mother who wants to return to the UK.
I don't want my children to stay in Syria. Anywhere else. They want to go back to Britain with their mother.
But detention is not a new experience. Most of her time in the Caliphate was spent confined to a women's dormitory called a Madafa.
Mostly my life was in Madafa, and Madafa life is, you cannot go out without permission, or nobody can visit you, or everyone is scared.
The Kurdish authorities here say they're now overwhelmed and frustrated. They believe these two families are Britain's problem and not theirs.